Alright, so I'm going to be showing how to open up and disassemble this Lenovo laptop. Alright, this is a Lenovo IdeaPad 730S. Alright, let's go ahead and check the full model number. Actually, let me shut it down real quick. Okay. Alright, while it's doing that, this is a Lenovo IdeaPad 730S-13IWL. The model number is right there. Really hard to read, but there you go. Alright, let's go ahead and open this thing up. We're going to be using a T5 or Torx 5 screwdriver to remove all the screws from the bottom. You want to keep the screws in order because they can be different size, shape, and lengths. The way I do that is I put them flat side down on my desk in the pattern I remove them, so just like that. Okay, for some reason the right speaker on this isn't working, so we're opening it up to just check what's going on in there. My guess is I see this little battery thing here. So somebody, whoever worked on it, maybe they replaced the battery and then they didn't reconnect the cable. That's my guess. So we'll find out. We'll open it up. And yeah, let's take a look inside. Okay. I don't know if the customer had this issue like right after they had the battery replaced or something. Because they didn't really tell me that the battery was replaced, but I'm assuming the sticker is for that. Okay. Actually, then this is probably, the phone number doesn't look like a standard US layout, so maybe it's from another country. Interesting. Okay. One more screw here. Alright, now that we got all the screws out, let's go ahead and pop the bottom cover off. Alright, so it looks like you can kind of get in from anywhere. Use little pry tools or your fingernails. I just use my fingernails. Here is the inside. Not really much in there. Okay, so we got, actually both speakers are just connected right here. So, what the, there's stuff falling out. There's a broken plastic piece here. So maybe it's not normally that easy to take apart. Oh, did they break it? Let's see. Let's take the battery out real quick. So this is what the inside looks like. I don't see anything that looks strange here. We're gonna have to switch to what is this? A PH1 or JAS1 screwdriver to remove the screws from the battery. Okay. So we'll take out that screw. We'll take out this screw. All right, and it looks like we do have to undo the speaker connector to get the battery out. So here we go. We'll go from this, we'll wiggle that, and there we go. It actually came out really easily. Let's see if any pins in here are damaged or anything like that. Oh shoot, I already see the problem. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pins. If you look inside here, okay, so whoever worked on this, I don't know if you see that, but you see the pin on the very far left, it's bent. So I'm gonna have to show the customer and then see what I can do about that. All right, I don't know if there's any other screws holding the battery in. It doesn't look like it. So to remove the battery, let's see, we're likely going to have to, can we even pull it up here? Okay, we'll go up from, oops, let me zoom out. So we'll lift up one corner here, and then now that we got this corner up, we can slide this kind of out here. You see this piece that tucks under there. Okay, I don't know if any other screws or anything's hidden underneath. Let's actually lift the speaker out just to check. Nope, there's nothing. Okay, so anyways, we'll lift this, and then you can see we got this whole thing. Be careful because this cable connects the other speaker. Okay, and then if you want to remove the battery, I get my finger underneath, and then we'll go on top, pinch it, and then wiggle it side to side, just like this. And eventually it should walk its way out, just like that. The battery model number is here, L17C4PE1. Okay, so that's the battery model number. I'll put the speaker back in. I'm going to have to figure out how I can unbend that little pin there. It's going to be very difficult. If I'm lucky, I might be able to use the hole in here to kind of use a pin to help wiggle it and bend it back out. But yeah, All right, anyways, there's the wireless card here. I'm not going to be taking these components out, but the antennas, if you want to remove, you go from the tails and pull straight up and it'll pop off. All right, there's one screw holding it in place. Then you can pull it up slightly and pull it out. M.2 PCIe NVMe SSD here, fingerprint sensor reader there, keyboard connector here, touchpad trackpad connector is here. This one right there is the keyboard backlight connector. You have this connector here that connects the USB-C port and the headphone audio jack, which is nice because if you damage that USB-C port, you can actually replace it by replacing this whole board very easily. All right, it looks like there's some thermal stuff up here, which likely wasn't here before, but when it was worked on by whoever else, they probably put that there. You got this connector so this connector, I'm pretty sure connects the USB-C connector to the main board. And this kind of connector, you go underneath the back of it and you pop it up. If you want to see how these work, some of the older MacBooks use that style for like their fans or their speakers and stuff. All right, you got the fan connector. It's this small one, the colorful one. And then you got the LCD LVDS connector, screen connector here. If you're gonna mess with this, make sure after you disconnect the battery, open the laptop, press and hold the power button for at least 15 seconds. Then you can go ahead and get this out. This has a flip latch, and then you can pull that out. Most of these have these like flip latches like this. You flip these, and then you can pull the connector out. If you're wondering why I don't take it out, it's because there's a little bit of risk taking these things out, so I don't like ripping out connectors I don't need to. And yeah, this one connects to there. Same thing, you go underneath and flip, kind of pry that out, but make sure you're not prying out the connector that's on the board, which is around the outside. So the side edge here, this edge and this edge, you don't want to pry that. Again, you go from here, go underneath the connector, and then just pop it up. It should pop out. All right, and I think that's pretty much it. Let me show the customer this issue, and then we'll see what they want to do. All right, I'll be back. All right, so let's go ahead and see. The customer said okay to fixing it, so we'll see what we can do. We're gonna have to get this in here. They said that they had it taken somewhere in India, so they were working in India, and then that's where they had them check the battery. So the connector, I don't know, let me see, I zoomed in a lot. Let's see if you can see it. Oh yeah, we can see it there. You see that? It's bent and it moved over, and because of that, they actually, you see the connector there, it's also got like a gash in it. Okay, the thing is, how are we gonna move that over? I'm gonna try with a very small flathead screwdriver and see, although I might have to use like a pin or something. If we're lucky, we can kind of go in here. The other option is basically I can just break this part of the plastic off the top, and then we should be able to reach in there. Okay, but basically, I don't know if I can get this on camera. We're gonna go through this hole on this side. You see that? Oh, actually, this might be easier than I thought. Okay, if I can reach it. I don't know. So basically, we're gonna get that in there. I don't know sorry if I can't film it because I'm trying to see what I'm doing, and it's hard to do that while I'm recording or trying to show you guys what's happening. Okay, give me a second. I need to look at this closer outside the camera, like up to my face, so I'll be back. Okay, I wasn't able to do it with the flathead screwdriver, so I'm gonna try it with this. I have a metal kind of toothpick thing. I might need a new one because this one's kind of not as sharp anymore, but let's see if I can do it this way. Okay, basically, we're gonna try and get behind the pin and then pull it over. Yeah, I might have to do it off camera because it's hard to see what I'm doing here. Yeah, I'll do it off camera. I'll be back. All right, so I got it. What I eventually had to do was I had to go in from the front here, okay? So you see how it's now bent out. It's still slightly out of alignment, but hopefully when I put the connector, it will fix it. But I had to go in from the front here, and then I had to kind of like scrape it over that way because it was actually pushed downwards as well. So I was able to pull it over, and then after I pulled it over, I used the flathead screwdriver to get underneath and lift it up. So now you can see it's a bit more in line. I think I might have to raise it a tiny bit more up, but I think the connector itself might do it. So let's go ahead and see here if we can plug this back in, if it will connect properly. So this kind of connector, you want to make sure when you put it, it goes straight in, okay? They most likely ended up trying to push it in starting at an angle, and that's probably what messed it up. And if I push, okay, it's actually kind of tough, so that means it's hitting the pin. So I need to, that means I do need to bend it upwards or something a little bit. Yeah, okay. So basically what I did with the flathead screwdriver here, I don't know if I'll be able to show this on camera, but we'll see. I guess I'll leave it zoomed out. Okay, but basically I got under there and I just poked it under so that it went under that pin, and once it's under the pin, it basically lifts it up. All right, and now I think it's kind of more lined up properly. Oh, you see that? Okay, it's just about lined up. So let's go ahead and see if it plugs in now. Maybe I need to adjust the pins a little more to the side, I don't know, but let's try it again. Okay, and pull it. Okay, and now it actually plugged in. So I think we're good. Let's go ahead and wiggle to pull it back out, and then take a look to make sure none of the pins are bent. It only uses 4 of the pins, so all the extra ones on the right side don't do anything. It looks like it moved it a little bit more to the right, or the left, sorry, but it looks good. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this thing back together, and then I'll have to test it with the customer. I won't be able to show that on video, most likely, because the customer is gonna put in their password, and then it wouldn't make sense for me to bring it back in here to work on it. So you'll just have to trust me. That's the issue, I think. The pin was bent. So unless they also broke the speaker, then this should have solved the problem. Okay, so there we go. Now I'll just pinch this back into place. Okay, again, you want to apply pressure from both sides, and then this, we gotta slide the battery forward a bit. Okay, so lift this up on both sides, and then slide it forward, let it go tucked back under there. Okay, oh, oops, do I have to take this out? Okay, make sure this isn't, the wire's not getting smushed on there. Okay, then we'll just route this wire back over, under, right? Like this. Okay, just like that. Okay, and then just line this all back up, make sure the battery is in place. Good. We'll get the speaker connector back into place, and again, make sure to pinch both sides so it goes straight in. Looks good. Okay, get this all lined back up. Perfect. Let's try and fix the speaker wire. This one I think goes under here and then over this. Oh, the laptop's actually turning itself on right now. I thought I was imagining it, but the fan is spinning, so be careful, okay? Because now that the battery is in, it powered itself up, it looks like. Okay. I don't know why it powered itself up, but I guess maybe that's the Lenovo's design for this laptop. Okay, so we got the speakers and everything connected. I'm gonna dust it a tiny bit on this side. Okay. This piece was supposed to be stuck to here, so that's what happened. Alright, anyways, I don't know if there used to be clips on this, but if there were, there aren't any now. Alright, and it looks like maybe when they took this apart, they bent this casing, because this is like bent. It's like trying to bow itself outward, so I'm going to try and bend it back a bit. Okay, and let's see here. No, it's still kind of flexed up, so I'm trying to fold it back the other way. I don't know, it's staying that. All right, anyways, if there were clips and you weren't able to pop this open, usually what I do is I go from this side, I'll get my fingernails in there and then push on the palm rest. Don't push on the touchpad. I'll push on the palm rest to pop the clips out. So I don't know if there used to be clips or not. Oh, I almost forgot. We do have to obviously put back the battery screws. I was about to say speaker screws. But let's go ahead and put back the battery screws again using the PH1, JS1. All right. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. If it did, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share my channel with others so that they can learn how to upgrade and repair their devices as well. And if it helped you save a bunch of money, please consider contributing a little to the channel. Every little bit helps and allows me to continue making these videos for a living. Alright, if you can't help out that way, it would help a lot if you could watch a few of my other videos and then like and comment on those as well, because that's what the algorithm likes to see. And that's pretty much it. We'll put back the bottom cover. The CPU is under here. People ask that every so often. It is not upgradable. Alright, so yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and get this back together. We'll switch back to the T5 Torx 5 screwdriver, and yeah. Okay, again, since somebody else opened this, I'm not sure how it used to be, if there were clips that made it really difficult to pop out. I do have a whole bunch of videos showing all different model computers, so if for some reason you can't figure it out, most likely if you watch a few of my other laptop videos, yeah, you'll be able to figure it out after if you watch enough of them. Okay, so anyways, we'll get all these screws back in, and that's pretty much it. Again, like, comment, subscribe. I also have another channel called It's Been Reviewed and More. Same profile picture, but zoomed in. Alright, and yeah, currently I am posting those videos on this channel as well, but eventually once I get that channel big enough, I'm considering just only having the reviews on that channel. So if you like my review videos or just want to see random things being reviewed, then yeah, if you could like and subscribe to that channel as well. Or if you just want to help me because my videos help you, then yeah, that one I need to get it to 1,000 subscribers, and we're getting there, but it's taking a while. All right. Okay, last couple screws, and we're good to go. Alright, there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Drop this. Bye.